can't see you with the camera back there. So if you want to be part of it, here.
How you doing? How are you? Good. Trying to stay cool, but it's not looking good today. Not looking good.
Do you want us to curve out? It doesn't seem like people want
Can y'all hear me?
so I'm not going to keep yelling. They seem very resistant. Angel down there, so we should balance. Will you scooch in? Yeah, that's
Can
good.
y'all hear
Angel,
me
will you get
talking?
up here?
Good. All right. All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. So, hi. Feel free to come closer. If you are just getting here, there's also donuts, water, and coffee available for you all. But I want to kick us off. My name is Natisha Washington. I am the communications manager for the Breathe Project and also Wilkinsburg Borough Council member. I do want to thank our electeds, Erica Strasburger and Michelle Nakarai-Chapkis, for coming out and supporting us. Thank you. And I also want to thank all of the organizations that have come out to support us as well as help put this event together. We had over 25 to 30 organizations that have come together to pull this event together so we can talk about what environmental solidarity means, how is it intersectional to all of our issues, and how we can take action in our community to fight for a healthier future. So, I'm going to kick us off with a couple of speakers, and I want to also let speakers know that Ms. Paulette here in the front is going to be your timekeeper. She will wave her paddle whenever you are running out of time, and when you are done, she will ding. Done. So thank you, Ms. Paulette. So I'm going to get us started. So I'm going to start us off with Sierra Ware. She works for the Three Rivers Waterkeeper organization that fights, oh, I'm looking the wrong way, that fights for water pollution and watchdogs to make sure our rivers are clean. So here you go, Sierra.
Thank you, Natisha. All right. My name is Sierra. I'm a community organizer with Three Rivers Waterkeeper, and I'm going to start with some terrible comedic relief. Who swims in our rivers? Raise of hands. Who crossed a river to be here today? A couple? Okay, who drinks water? Hopefully everybody, right? Every being on this earth needs clean water, right? It's a human right. Water is a right. And we are your Three Rivers Waterkeeper, and we're focused on holding industries accountable. So we work on the Ohio River, the Allegheny River, and the Monongahela River, and all of their tributaries, spot on reporting pollution, being a watchdog, and being a connector between community, industry, and our state regulatory agencies. So we focus on legacy and ongoing pollution here in southwestern Pennsylvania, due to our industrial legacy. We have a long history of mining, of steelmaking, right? And that brings a lot of income and a lot of pride, but it also brings a lot of pollution. So in the past 50 years, though, we've seen the Clean Water Act be really effective in bringing our once-dead rivers back to life. We see a lot of biodiversity coming back. We see more access points, more people using the water. And this only happens through public participation and community power and increasing permitting for industries, right? So we're seeing a lot of loosening up due to our current federal administration, and we can't have that happen. Clean water can only be achieved through holding polluters accountable, and industry regulations, as I said, are under attack, but we're continuing to work together to push back on deregulation that hurts our water quality and hurts our communities. So anyway, we need water. We need clean water for generations to come, right? We gotta fish, we gotta swim, we gotta drink our water. We're your Three Rivers Waterkeeper. Find our information, work with us. We love to learn how to spot and report pollution so we can keep it out of our water, so we can have water to drink. Okay. Where's Ned at?
I need that. I'm going to get.
Oh, sorry, Natisha.
Can you put that on my shirt?
Yes.
So
And I'll take
next, we're going to have a speaker that's going to talk to us about the effects of
All right, and
pest
put this in your
pollution.
pocket.
And he is a pediatrician or former pediatrician.
Yes.
So Ned Qatar, who is with the Physicians for Social Responsibility for PA, is going to be our next speaker.
Are you going to hold it for me?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Hi, everybody. Good morning.
Good morning.
Y'all want to hear a secret?
Yeah.
There are no secrets.
All right. Let's talk about that.
Because everybody knows how fossil fuel pollution harms health and drives the climate crisis. Everyone knows how pollution from coal and oil and gas, but also petrochemicals and plastics, we know how it damages everyone's health. And we also know that women and children are the most vulnerable to the harms of fossil fuels. In 2025, everybody is aware that fossil fuel pollution increases our risk of heart disease and asthma, of mental illness and cancer and early death. Now, I live in Washington County, which is the most heavily fracked county in Pennsylvania. And over the last 20 years, we've learned a lot of things about fracking with certainty. For example, we know beyond a reasonable doubt that fracking is inherently dirty and dangerous, and industry rules and government regulations can't change that fact. We know that fracking scars the landscape and degrades the environment. You can see it all from space on Google Maps. If you look at the satellite view, you can see all the scarring. We know that fracking contaminates the air and the water and the soil that all of us share. All of us share it. And it contaminates the environment with dangerous toxic chemicals and radioactive waste. We know that fracking threatens aquatic creatures and wildlife. We know that it threatens farm animals and family pets. We know that fracking exacerbates, makes worse the global ecological catastrophe of plastic pollution. When that gas goes up to the cracker plant in Beaver County, and we all know that more single-use plastic is one thing that nature doesn't need any more of. We know that fracking accelerates climate change because so much methane leaks from every point of infrastructure. And we know beyond a reasonable doubt that fracking makes people sick. There are hundreds of peer-reviewed studies and thousands of government and media reports showing that fracking is not safe. And here's another secret that's really not a secret. There are no studies, zero, showing fracking is safe. So Governor Shapiro and our legislatures, they know that fracking is dangerous and unsafe. They know that pollution is dangerous to our health and to our children's health. You know, Governor Shapiro, when he was Attorney General, he came to southwestern Pennsylvania. He saw with his own eyes the damage that was being done. He heard with his own ears the stories of impacted residents who were suffering from health harms from fracking. Governor Shapiro convened a grand jury that excoriated the industry, excoriated the Department of Environmental Protection and the Department of Health for being complicit in the carnage caused by fracking. Governor Shapiro, he knows all this knowledge. He knows all about it, and yet he chooses not to protect his constituents from harm, not to protect the women and children of this Commonwealth from harm. He knows it's harmful. He's chosen not to curb Pennsylvania's contribution to the climate crisis. Instead, he's chosen to cheerlead for more and more fracking in Pennsylvania, for LNG exports, for blue hydrogen, for data centers, and on and on. He's chosen profits over his people, those who voted for him and those who didn't. But now we know everything we need to know to protect our children and their health and their future. There are no secrets. The time has come for Governor Shapiro and our legislators to lead us to a clean and just future. We're here together in Pittsburgh on Environmental Action Day, and we're waiting. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nick. All right. So we are going to our next speaker. Our next speaker is the executive director of Valley Clean Air Now. They are organization in the Mon Valley and in Clairton that helps protect and advocate for community residents as well as distributes air purifiers to them so they can breathe clean air. So Keon, go ahead.
Thank you so much, Natisha. Good morning, family. My name is Keon Mansari, and I am the Executive Director of Valley Clean Air Now. But more than that, I am a son of this region, someone who walks the same streets, hears the same sirens, and breathes the same air as you do. I'm not coming to you today as an outsider or as an expert. I'm coming as a neighbor who's tired of watching our people suffer in silence while others profit off of our pain. Let me say this plainly. The air we are breathing is killing us. That is no exaggeration. That's science, that's data, that's lived experience. Here in Allegheny County, in our own backyards, we are sitting at the crossroads of an environmental and public health emergency. We rank among the worst counties in the nation for air pollution-driven cancer risk. We have communities like Clairton, where asthma rates are 3 times the national average, where emergency room visits spike on high pollution days, where kids are carrying inhalers before they learn how to read. We are living with a slow, grinding violence, a violence that shows up in coughing fits, missed school days, oxygen tanks, heart disease, and unexplained funerals. That's not unfortunate. That's unjust. That's unacceptable. And I'm here to tell you that it's not natural and it's not inevitable. It's policy and it's power, and it can be changed. Last month, we learned that the federal government under the Trump administration is quietly extending the deadlines for benzene fence line monitoring until 2027. That is 2 more years of unchecked toxic emissions. 2 more years where companies don't even have to tell us what they're releasing into our air. 2 more years of pretending like the people here don't matter, but we do matter. Our kids matter. Our elders matter. And we will not wait for justice. We will bring it ourselves. At Valley Clean Air Now, we are not waiting for permission. We are not waiting for regulators who have been asleep at the wheel for decades. We are out here building power, not just protesting, but proposing, not just calling out the problem, but implementing real community-based solutions, like distributing air purifiers to families, exposing dangerous pollutants, launching air quality monitoring campaigns led by residents themselves, and training the next generation of environmental justice leaders right here in the Mon Valley. We are teaching our people how to read the air monitors, how to report violations. We're teaching them how to fight back, legally, politically, and strategically. We are not just a nonprofit. We are an organizing force, a movement rooted in the belief that people most affected by pollution must lead the fight to end it. But let me take it deeper. We cannot talk about community health without talking about freedom. Because what is freedom if your breath is stolen? What is liberty if you cannot step outside without risking your life? Our freedoms only exist when we exercise them. That means showing up at hearings. That means knocking on doors. That means holding our elected officials accountable. And it means never, ever, ever letting anyone tell you that you're asking too much when you demand clean air and safe water and a future free from harm. When people say, well, that's just how it is in these communities, I say not anymore. Not while we're here, not while I'm here, because I've seen what happens when people come together. I've seen neighborhoods that were once divided by politics, race, and zip code start organizing across city lines. I've seen elders and youth sitting at the same table, dreaming of solutions. I've seen communities that were told they were too poor, too black, too rural, or too small and to rise up and change the game. Because here's the truth. United we stand, divided we will fall. And they want us divided. They want us blaming each other for the conditions that they created. They want us distracted by petty conflicts while they cash out and move on. But we know better. Pollution doesn't care who you voted for. It doesn't care what church you go to. It doesn't care if you're working class white in Glassport or black in Clariton. It's coming for all of us. So our response must be united, strategic, and bold. This isn't about clean air. This is about power. Who has it? Who gets to make the decisions? Who gets to live? VCAN is here to say that we have the power. It is in our hands, our stories, our willingness to fight and organize. We build, the stronger we become. We don't have to beg. We don't have to ask nicely. We demand and we will. But power without people is fragile, and that's why I need you. That's why your presence here today matters. If you're breathing this air, you belong in this movement, you belong in this fight. Because if you don't fight, who will? And if not now, then when? Thank you.
Next up on our list is Curtis Devon, who is Western Organizer for Clean.
Thank you.
For Clean Water Action, where they help advocate for environmental justice policy and help residents advocate to their elected officials their needs. So I'm going to pass it on to Curtis Devon.
Thank you, Natisha. Good morning, everyone. My name is Curtis Devon, as Natisha said, and I'm proud to be here. I want to thank the organizers and every single one of you for coming out today. This moment matters. We are gathered for a peaceful call to action, a unified voice that demands our government, our communities, and each one of us to take real responsibility for the environmental crisis we face. From toxic air to unsafe polluted waters, from PFAS to climate disasters, we know these challenges are urgent and they're personal. Because we don't just live in these statistics, most of us are the statistics. We raise children near smokestacks, near highways, and near and in crumbling infrastructure. This day is a reminder we all have a role to play in protecting our air, water, land, climate, and most certainly justice. That's just not a moral responsibility. Yeah, let that breathe, because that's what we deserve. But check this out. That's not just a moral responsibility, it's a constitutional right. Let me say that one more time. It's a constitutional right. In Pennsylvania, Article 1, Section 27 guarantees clean air, pure water, and the preservation of natural resources for all people, now and in the future. Unfortunately, however, that right is being violated daily, especially in environmental justice communities, from the city of Pittsburgh to the communities of the Mon Valley, like my colleague Keon just mentioned, where corporate polluters and weak oversight have poisoned the air and water, where entities like Nippon Steel can come in and talk nothing or say nothing to the community. Where have they involved the community in anything they have done? I got the answer: nowhere. And yet, no one has come, like I mentioned, to talk to them. And so we're here to demand accountability. And I'm here to mention two ways we can do that. First, federally, we must protect the EPA. It is one of our last lines of defense. Without the EPA, we lose the backbone of the Clean Water Act and the Clean Air Act. landmark legislation that has saved lives and improved public health across generations. It was the impetus of my organization being started, Clean Water Action. We will not stand by while attempts are made to weaken the EPA or dismantle clean water protections. These attacks are deadly. EPA investments create jobs, cleaning up land pipes, super site funds, and outdated water systems, many in the same communities that are hurting the most. This kind of work we need more of, not less. Next, state and local. At the state level, we've seen PFAS and lead continue to poison our land and our waters, affecting our communities. I should know, I used to be a teacher. No level of lead is safe. I'm here to let you know that. That's a proven fact. Also, did you know PFAS is termed a forever chemical? Two things that we need to be aware of. Pennsylvania must be leaders, not followers. We call on city and state leaders to prohibit the manufacture and sale of products that contain intentionally added PFAS. Prohibit the use of manufacture and sale of PFAS-laden firefighter foam and require warning labels on firefighter gear. And address lead in old housing, low-income communities, and most importantly, schools. And as I come to an end, I want you guys to hold on to this. We must move forward with justice at the center of every environmental policy. That means enforcing environmental protections without exceptions, ensuring that most impacted communities have a seat at the table, and investing in the future we deserve, not subsidizing the industries that destroyed us. Thank you all for coming out, and remember always, power is with the people. Thank you.
Thank you, Curtis, for another amazing speech. We have so many great speakers that are, as you see, very invested in the community and their well-being. So next, I'm going to pass it on to Jason Hallmark, who works for Climate Reality Southwest PA. He's going to talk to us about how climate change affects our region, affects our most vulnerable communities, especially our disabled community, who should also have justice as well. And I'm going to hold the mic for you.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. My name's Jason Hallmark. I work for the Climate Reality Project as a petrochemical organizer in the Ohio River Valley. I am based out of Pittsburgh, and like Natisha mentioned, I do focus pretty much, I center disability on all of the work that I do. And just actually following up on what Curtis said, we really need to make sure the most impacted have a seat at the table. And just a few scary stats for my community. The majority of people with disabilities after a disaster, if they are evacuated, they more than half aren't able to ever return home. A lot of this is because people become institutionalized, and it's a lot harder to get people out of those institutions. But some other statistics too. This is all from recent census data, that over 70% of people who are deaf reported living in unsanitary conditions a month after a disaster, compared to only 7% of people with good hearing. And this goes along with other disabilities as well. Disability is not a monolith. It can impact people in so many different ways, and intersects with every other marginalized community. So one of the issues, of course, is the fact that unfortunately we don't have a seat at the table the majority of the time when decisions are made, whether that's local, state, especially federal, but also within the movement itself. A good example, a few years back at a COP in Scotland, one of the energy ministers who uses a wheelchair was unable to go into the main day of talks because there's no wheelchair access. And again, this is, people with disabilities are the most impacted when it comes to climate change, when it comes to disasters. And unfortunately, like I mentioned, we're often don't have a seat at the table in something, especially after that. I like to remind people, if basically you can't have a seat at the table if you can't even get in the door. So just having access to the movement, making sure that we're finding in your community the most impacted, Something I tell people a lot is I'm very privileged to do what I do. A lot of people, disabled people, tend to have socioeconomic barriers to be able to do a lot of things that I do, the work that I do, whether it's education and resources to adapt, in which I think is a huge loss. The way I look at it, people with disabilities have spent their lives adapting to a world that wasn't built for them. So I don't understand why you don't want to have that knowledge and wisdom when you're adapting to a world that we have no clue what's really coming to us. So again, I want to say that disability rights are a climate justice issue, and we need to make sure that people with disabilities do have a seat at the table, not only for them but for everybody else. Something I say that I'm trying to find is the curb cut for climate. If you're not familiar, the curb cut effect, if you can look right over there on the sidewalk, is basically when you come up where the walkway is, it sinks down. So wheelchairs can get up, people can get up, but mothers and strollers can also get up. It just makes it so much easier, and that all came about because people with disabilities said, I need to be able to get on the sidewalk. So basically, just making sure we have a seat at the table is the most important thing for our community, but again, I think it will greatly impact everybody else as well. So thank you so much, and again, disability rights are a climate justice issue. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so. Sorry about that. All right, so our next speaker is going to be Shavesha Cheney, who works for Upstream Pittsburgh, where they focus a lot on green infrastructure, workforce, and community collaborations when it comes to environmental justice. So I'm going to pass it now to Shavesha.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Shavesha Cheney. I work with Upstream Pittsburgh. We are located in Wilkinsburg. We focus on water restoration and connecting water and advocacy to communities, so educating and teaching people how to take ownership of their land while connecting with youth and residents and so forth. But we're here today because of everything that's happening, because of Environmental Day. And we're standing together because environmental justice is not optional, it's survival, and it is economic freedom, and it'll always be survival until it becomes economic freedom. The new administration, as we all know, is actively rolling back hard-won progress our communities have fought years to establish. As you all know, they've rolled back DEI. They have canceled roughly around 800 environmental justice climate grants. That's worth about $1.7 billion. And scrapping the $20 billion Biden era clean energy fund, and removing key data from websites such as demographics and impacted communities and where pollution is occurring, for us to be able to incorporate and work in those communities to build equity out. So what does this mean for community? It means multi-generational funding and programs reaching Black, Latino, Indigenous, low-income communities, from air quality controls to health clinics and clean water projects are now delayed and canceled. The Justice 40 initiative that initially that required 40% of federal climate and clean energy investment to benefit underserved communities have been disbanded. Travel programs, including health, wildfire risk, infrastructure, and environmental protections, have been deeply disseminated, leaving sovereignty and public health efforts in crisis. Now our communities are once again being pushed out of an economy that we helped build. Understand, this is not just rhetoric. It's real money, it's real jobs, real harm, and real hope being removed that community has worked years and years to build up from the ground. So what does this mean for challenges to the workforce, green workforce specifically? Funding freezes, cancellations, training programs, apprenticeships, energy jobs, environmental career pathways, and frontline communities are collapsing. And we've seen that here in Pittsburgh, where an organization has lost $15 million climate justice grant that was helping train Black and brown residents, returning citizens, low-income folks for green jobs and jobs in tree planting, trail building, and stormwater management. That was direct disinvestment. That was a direct investment to our people, and they took it away. So reclaiming power through community, what does that look like? With federal support gone, we must double down on local nonprofits, unions, tribal governments, and grassroots coalition are now the front line. Local policies, regulations need to be held accountable. So that means showing up to housing zoning meetings, making sure that our land use is, we're incorporating equity and land use and housing policies in our communities. That's where we could start. Advocating for policies and systems that continue to frequently fail to offer direct disinvestment into communities for sustainable long-term development, such as, community benefits agreements. If you have developers coming in there, what ways are they long-term investing in communities related to housing and stormwater fees and all of those things? Again, going back to economic freedom. Environmental justice is economic freedom. When the system ignores us, we turn to each other and build what we need, from food spaces to clean energy to healing spaces. Solidarity is our greatest resource, and we don't need permission to protect what is ours. So the core message today is they can take away funding, but they can't take away our knowledge, our organization, our organizing, our power, our solidarity. Equity isn't optional. It's a foundational necessity for a green workforce that serves Black and brown and indigenous communities. So show up, speak up, stay in community, and put your foot on their necks.
Thank you so much, Shavisha. All right. So, our final speaker for this location, and we're going to have a performance in a march, is going to be Vanessa Lynch, who works with Moms Clean Air Force that advocates for the health of everybody from all ages, and is going to talk about pollution harms and how we need to further support our EPA to support us.
Thank you. As Natisha said, my name's Vanessa Lynch, and I'm Pennsylvania Campaign Coordinator for Moms Clean Air Force. Moms Clean Air Force is a community of over 100,000 caregivers across Pennsylvania, united against air pollution and the urgent crisis of our changing climate to equitably protect children's health. As a parent living with fracking in my community, my family stands on the front lines of oil and gas air pollution in Pennsylvania. Today, I'm dismayed. I'm heartbroken, actually, by the President's and the EPA administrators' efforts to dismantle, stall, and cripple every single investment and safeguard this country has made to protect us from air pollution and climate change. At the heart of their mission is to undermine any effort to cut climate pollution. Cutting the oil and gas industry's methane pollution and carbon emissions from fossil fuel-fired power plants that warm our planet would protect our children and avoid rendering the planet uninhabitable. Pennsylvania is currently working on a methane state plan that must be durable to protect our frontline families across the Commonwealth. But the plan could disappear if EPA rolls back the methane regulations at the federal level. Similarly, PA's membership in the Regional Greenhouse Gas Initiative, the most powerful and comprehensive way to deal with carbon pollution in Pennsylvania, could soon be blocked by the PA Supreme Court. Moms are standing up for children's future and those environmental justice communities most impacted and least able to protect themselves from air pollution and climate disasters. All this climate chaos is happening while the country experiences extreme and sudden flooding, swelters under massive heat domes, and reels from unpredictable severe thunderstorms like those in Southwest PA at the end of April. Those storms caused extensive and lasting power outages, home damage, and deaths, and serious mental and physical harm to our families. EPA Administrator Zeldin seems to have gone on a pollution spree. This week alone, he's attempting to undo pollution controls from power plants, mercury and air toxic standards, and vehicle pollution standards. Just as this administration is talking about families and children, they're stripping away the things that protect us. To top it off, EPA Administrator Zeldin has made a recommendation to the President to invalidate the endangerment finding, which would put us all at risk by allowing more harmful climate pollution that drives deadly and costly extreme weather. Attacking this bedrock finding will mean more pollution, more harm, and higher costs for communities across the country. The President has signed a free presidential pass to pollute for 23 industrial plants, including coal plants across Pennsylvania. Almost 70% of those highest polluting plants have received exemptions already. The time to stand in strong opposition to the EPA's pollution spree is now. Our children are depending on us. I hold hope that the needs of those of us on the front lines of pollution will someday be prioritized again. For my impacted community and so many others, we have no other choice.
Thank you so much, Vanessa. And thank you to everybody who came out to listen to our speakers. We believe it's very important that people know the actions that are being taken and how they can support, because together we are stronger. And as was mentioned in many of these speeches, there are many attacks, there are many barriers, there are many things being taken away from our organizations. So we need all of you to support us so that we can continue fighting, because it is going to be a long fight. So to kick off our march and to give us some energy to make this march, we are going to have the Raging Grannies perform for us. So
It's our cue.
I'm going to pass the microphone to them. If you need to grab a water before we go, I will come back after we have this wonderful performance.
Thank you so much.
We're raising our voice. We want a new choice.
Yeah. Okay.
With the climate crisis exploding and all the science we're knowing, the crisis is here. The message is clear. Climate justice now. Woo! There is the fracking for pipeline number 3. Da-da-da-da-da. Change the current taxes. Clean power isn't free. So join this gaggle of grannies. Get up off of your fannies. We're telling you now. We're angry and now. Climate justice now. What do you think? Climate justice now. A little louder. Climate justice now. Climate change. We've got to slow the rate of climate change. The situation's one of urgency, emergency. With short-sighted thinking, we'll see all coastlines sinking. Climate change. Good science tells us about climate change. We need to cut down on the fossil fuels, set up new rules. Fracking gas and oil will make the planet boil. Climate change. Our kids and grandkids need a healthy place to live. Sustainability requires you and me to take drastic action now to slow down climate change. The planet cannot wait for us to change. Depend on energy from wind and sun. It must be done. To outrun disaster, we must act fast and faster. Climate change. Our kids and grandkids need a healthy place to live. Sustainability requires you and me to take drastic action now. Sustainability requires you and me to take drastic action now. Oh, what a mess we've created. It's something worse every day. We've got a down and out feeling. Disasters wealthy get richer and greedier too. And workers and immigrants really are screwed. Oh, what a mess we've created. It's something worse every day. We've got to do something about it, a little bit more every day. Dump, dump, dump your junk into every brook. Who cares? Why care? No one needs to look. Throw, throw, throw your trash into every stream. Who cares? Why care? Who needs water clean? Toss, toss, toss your litter into every river. Who cares? Why care? The fish can shake and shiver. Drill, drill, drill the shale underneath our state. Who cares? Why care? Sickness is our fate. Fling, fling, fling your filth into every lake. Who cares? Why care? Not us, for goodness sake. Drop, drop, drop your slop into every ocean. Who cares? Why care? The public has no notion. Spill, spill, spill our waste into every sea. Who cares? Why care? You? Me? Clean, clean, clean our water, we demand a say. I care, we drink it every day.
We really, really need your help on this one. There's a chorus. It's time to turn things around. You can join in on, and then also hoping we'll all pull through, which we hope we all pull through. This is a Pete Seeger song.
When we look and we see things are not what they should be, the world's counting on me. The world's counting on you. Hoping we'll all pull through. Hoping we'll all pull through. Hoping we'll all pull through, me and you. It's time to turn things around. Let's stand up, not back down. The world's counting on me. The world's counting on you. Hoping we'll all pull through. Hoping we'll all pull through. Hoping we'll all pull through, me and you. And when drill, baby drill, leads to still, baby still, the world's counting on me. The world's counting on you. Hoping we'll all pull through. Hoping we'll all pull through. Hoping we'll all pull through, me and you. Yes, there's big problems to be solved. Let's get everyone involved. The world's counting on me. The world's counting on you. Hoping we'll all pull through. Hoping we'll all pull through. Hoping we'll all pull through, me and you. What we do now, you and me, will affect eternity. The world's counting on me. The world's counting on you. Hoping we'll all pull through. Hoping we'll all pull through. Hoping we'll all pull through, me and you. When we sing with younger folks, we can never give up hope. The world's counting on me. The world's counting on you. Hoping we'll all pull through. Hoping we'll all pull through. Hoping we'll all pull through, me and you. One more time. Hoping we'll all pull through. Hoping we'll all pull through. Hoping we'll all pull through, me and you.
Thank you so much. let's keep that harmonizing as we march. So I first want to thank a lot of the speakers that came out today that did powerful speeches. I want to thank our organizations that are supporting us, and I'm just going to shout out people's names that I see on shirts, so Communitopia. Thank you for coming out. 412 Justice, thank you for helping us. Take Action Advocacy Group, thank you for helping us. PSRPA, Three Rivers Indian Council, thank you for helping us. And Penn, thank you for helping us as well. This is a very collective effort, and we couldn't have pulled it off without all of these people. So we are now going to get into the march portion of our action. Woo! So we are going to be led by Miss Natalie, who is right there. Wave your hand. Thank you. She's going to be in the front. We are also going to have our partners from Take Action Advocacy Group in the middle, and we're going to have some more 412 Justice people in the back to lead us down the route. They are going to lead us to the David Lawrence Convention Center, and they are going to do some chants for us. So get your vocals ready, grab your water, and let's get to marching. Oh, one more thing, if there are people that have disabilities that need a ride down to the David Lawrence Convention Center, we have 3 seats available. And just come and see Helen, sorry. Thank you.
Woo. Okay, set it up, girl.
Hey, how are you? Good, how are you?
Good.
Glad to represent the future out here.
Yes, woo!
Thank you.
That's exciting.
And I get paid to do this episode. So.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, thanks for coming out.
No, I have not. Good job. Matt? Yeah, Dr. McNally.
Can I get two
Not
people
surprised.
here behind me?
Not surprised.
Does everyone have everything they need? Everyone ready to start?
Yes. Make sure you stay on the sidewalk. Stay on the sidewalk. We're not going to the back. We have enough of us.
We have to take this on camera.
Look out for each other. Look out for the people next to you.
Wait,
don't
this is
engage
not.
with anybody if they ride by and stuff. Things out out fresh and so it's back. But don't engage with anybody if they shout things out at you.
All right, I will start us off. We'll start marching. We'll start chanting. All right, all good? Woo! All right. Our sons, our daughters. Our sons, our daughters. Our air, our water. Our sons, our daughters.
I fucked it. Wait, why wouldn't it just go sideways? Oh, hack. Got it.
You have to go run and catch up.
Okay.
Bro, why is it solar panel? Wait, what am I doing right now?
I don't know. I think you're like.
I got it. That's your bad.
Oh my god. Okay, move, people, move.
You go catch up. Give me the bag.
I have it.
Get in there.
I'm going.
Bag. Get in there, Anna.
It's like a funeral.
Really? He inspired me quite a bit.
Yeah. Probably do better.
She's the one about the How are you doing? A little bit. Broad question.
Yeah, it's like I have to comment on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can only go like right away.
What did you do?
right. But I don't think I ever followed up on that. Mike Green won late 20th century. Also on the board of the Western Pennsylvania Conservancy. Oh, right. We contributed a lot of land into the Allegheny National Forest. Another decent property. My goodness, yeah. Otherwise, I mean, great. That's a fantastic.
For real, I do. I love her. I mean, I took videos about it, I sent it to Sharon, and I'm gonna say, I see your future in this, Brian. Girl, we're trapped. Oh my god.
Climate justice. Now. Climate justice. When do we want it? Now.
I didn't leave anything, right? Together. I love that. Did you see Kate? Yeah. Did you say hi or no? No. I don't know where she went. She's right up there. Oh, you know what I just realized? This needs to be clear. No, it doesn't. That's for like when they were doing the speeches, they were passing the mic around because it was like so there wasn't extra noise, so it was only their voice. But like that's their stand, like they're just on a microphone. So that's connected enough, and you wouldn't hear anything.
Occupy, shut it down. Pittsburgh is a cleaner town.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah, it can.
Oh, that's terrible.
Like, I'm a regional person, but I have a couple like trigger things, like pufferfish, second guess me to my face.
I am the mayor. I think I would know where my town is.
We need clean air, not another billionaire.
It's between me and Matt Munity.
Billionaire.
Harrison, Brackenridge, Toronto, Fraser's like the bigger
Right, yeah, and
Fraser is a municipality, but they don't have, they're a random zip code.
Oh, interesting.
And that's why Pittsburgh Mills, but like there's no, like Aldi's coming to Toronto near you. Like we know, like it's not, there's no Aldi's coming to Toronto. It's Pittsburgh Mills. But like the national, you want water?
No, I have some.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so she was like, I signed it, and she was like, where is that? The record? Are you sure? I'm like, yeah, sure. I'm sure. And she put it up, and there's the list of municipalities in the back, right?
She goes, oh yeah, okay.
She's like, yeah, oh, there it is. I'm like, yep.
Yeah, sure is. Sure is.
Because we're getting our walk through.
So I talked to her. She used to work for and then right next to us.
I'm not sure.
It's terrible. Checks out, I suppose.
We're 12 months away from being
You got a good new crop of pink pencils coming in.
Hey, Fawn, you look ready to do a chant. It's her first time ever on the mic, so I can go up there and be like, okay, we got it. Fawn's taking it for a minute. If you're ready, I can do that. No, I can do wherever. If you want to go first, I can tell her, okay, now, so let's go. I'll be Fawn for a minute, if you're into it. But you just looked ready, so I was like, oh, no, that's fine. We have to do one back here.
Back to the crossbar. Are they saying no more subsidies?
No more subsidies for fossil fuel companies. No more subsidies for fossil fuel companies. Woo! The people united will never be divided. 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 The people united will never be divided.
That's a good idea.
El pueblo unido, jamás será vencido. Unido, jamás será vencido. Clean planet is our right. We will not give up our fight. Clean planet is our right. We will not give up Clean air is our right. We will not give up the fight. Clean air is our right. We will not give up the fight.
And like no one was challenging it was just
We are unstoppable. Another word is possible.
what up? Like they need to be.
We are unstoppable. Another word is possible. We are unstoppable. Another word is possible.
She going up there.
What do we want? Climate justice. What do we want? Now. What do we want? Climate justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Climate justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Climate justice. When do we want it? Now. If we don't get it, shut it down. 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 Who shut it down? We 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 shut it down. Give it up for yourselves. We all want to say it. Y'all are doing great. Let them know why we down here. Make sure they hear y'all. What do we want? Climate justice. What do we want? Now. What do we want? Climate justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Climate justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Climate justice. When do we want it? Now. If we don't get it, shut it down. 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 Get up, get down, leave fossil fuels in the ground. Get up, get down, leave fossil fuels in the ground. Get up, get down, leave fossil fuels in the ground. Get up, get down, leave fossil fuels in the ground. Get up, get down, leave fossil fuels in the ground. Get up, get down, leave fossil fuels in the ground. Get up, get down, leave fossil fuels in the ground. Get up, get down, keep fossil fuels in the ground. Get up, get down, keep fossil fuels in the ground. Get down, keep fossil fuels in the ground. Get up, get down, keep fossil fuels in the ground. Get up, get down, keep fossil fuels in the ground. Get up, get down, keep fossil fuels in the ground. Get up, get down, keep fossil fuels in the ground. Get up, get down,
We need to have
keep fossil fuels in the ground.
cohesive, like,
Get down, keep fossil fuels in the ground. Get up, get down, keep fossil fuels in the ground. Get up, get down, keep fossil fuels in the ground. Get up, get down, keep fossil fuels in the ground. Get up, get down, keep fossil fuels in the ground. Get up, get down, keep fossil fuels in the ground. Get up, get down, keep fossil fuels in the ground.
We don't want your false solutions. We are sick of your pollution.
We don't want your false solutions. We are sick of your solutions.
We don't want your false solutions. We are sick of your pollution.
We don't want your false solutions. We are sick of your pollution.
We don't want your false solutions. We are sick of. Sorry guys. We are sick of your pollution.
We don't want your false solutions. We are sick of your pollution.
Someone else. I won't be in any pictures.
I do like to.
Next on the VP shall take your filter. BP Shell, take your filth and go to hell. ExxonMobil, BP Shell, take your filth and go to hell. ExxonMobil, BP Shell, take your filth and go to hell. ExxonMobil, BP Shell, take your filth and go to hell.
That was good. That was good. That was good. He's throwing away trash. Did you notice that? Yeah. He keeps picking up trash and throwing it away and then running back. He's on it. That's so nice.
Occupy, shut them down. Pittsburgh is a clean air town.
Occupy, shut them down. Pittsburgh is a clean air town.
Occupy, shut them down. Pittsburgh is a clean air town.
Occupy, shut it down. Pittsburgh is a clean air town.
Pittsburgh is a clean air town.
Occupy, shut it down. Pittsburgh is a clean air town.
Pittsburgh is a clean air town.
Occupy, shut it down. Pittsburgh is a clean air town.
Occupy, shut them down.
Pittsburgh is a clean air town.
Occupy, shut them down.
Pittsburgh is a clean air town.
Occupy, shut them down.
Pittsburgh is a clean air town.
Occupy, shut them down.
Pittsburgh is a clean air town.
Woo. A clean planet is our right. We will not give up the fight.
Clean planet is our right. We will not give up the fight.
A clean planet is our right. We will not give up the fight.
Clean planet is our right. We will not give up the fight.
A clean planet is our right. We will not give up the fight.
Clean planet is our right. We will not give up the fight.
I saw you walk up and I was like, oh my god, yay!
Get down! Keep fossil fuels in
It's
the
my
ground.
favorite one.
Get down!
Oh yeah.
Get down. Keep fossil fuels in the ground. Get up. Get down. Keep fossil fuels in the ground. Get up. Get down. Keep fossil fuels in the ground. Get up. Get down. Keep fossil fuels in the ground. Get down. Keep fossil fuels in the ground. Get down. Keep fossil fuels in the ground. Get down.
Oh yeah. I got to the Sea County building and I
Get up. Get down. Keep fossil fuels in the ground.
lovely. Should I spin? Yeah, pan. You should stand like right there and like get everyone coming in.
When you're not your hands full.
like, does it have to keep going? Is there another?
Yeah, I think so. Let's find a date.
What?
Let's find Natisha.
She's over here.
I have an article in this.
Go like this. You hold it this way. Hey. No, that way. Lisa, do you want us to set it up like somewhere over there? Or
Yeah, so
that was good.
Here.
All right. Hello, everybody. That was so much. Thank you so much for your chanting and getting down here. So we do have some food over here for all of y'all to enjoy. We have some water, a cooling station, and please feel free to browse some of the organizations that are here and learn more about what they do. And then we'll have our next round of speakers in a few minutes. Thank you.
Okay. I think it was like this, right? Like this. Wait, it's not tight.
Wait, Ron, don't tight. Why'd you do that?
Because I'm trying to tighten it. There.
That's good. Leave it like that.
It looks so good.
How are you? It's good to see you. So, you'll be the first. I'm going to give people a couple of minutes. Well, Miss Karen's going to go and introduce you.
I'm just introducing. Whenever Angel was like, well, you got to give us food. Just like, I can't, I don't.
Yeah.
And then Miss Pam came through for us. So,
Thank you so much, Miss Pam.
I'll take care of it.
Oh, thank you. All right. I got to find another speaker.
Okay, all right. You need a clean one? Give me that.
I'm just going to use my hand. Looking for Lois. Phoebe, have you seen Lois?
Yes, she was right here at the table.
Oh, I should have went to the table. Hello. Good.
Take to the governor if you want to sign it. Leave it here. They're going to take it to the governor. So yeah.
All right, good. So you are technically second, but what's going to happen is Miss Karen is going to introduce Miss Pam, and then after Miss Pam, you're going to go.
Okay.
And then after you, well, just pass it back to me, and I'll introduce the next
Third
person.
or second?
You're technically second, but Miss Karen is introducing the first one. Yeah.
Just say
I'll let you know. I'll let you know. Thank you.
I appreciate it.
No problem. Hello, Terry. All right. Lois, Gabby. Hey, Joe. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing
Okay.
good. Yeah. All right. All right. Hello. How are you? Good.
This is amazing.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
Good organizing.
I'm trying. Isn't it beautiful? I love this spot. Yes. You are after Lois. So I'm going to, after Lois, come and introduce you, and then you'll just come up on this stage. And they have stands at this stage, so I don't have to hold it for nobody. And then Fawn is after you. Where's Fawn? Ah. Is she down there? Oh, yeah, she's down there.
So I'm after Lois. Just keep my ear out.
Yes, Lois, you're after her.
Okay.
And then I'm going to get Fawn.
I appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
We're awesome up there.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
You have stage presence.
Thank you so much. I am glad that it's here now. Just getting through it is the hard part.
I can only imagine how difficult it was coordinating everything.
Yeah.
You did a great job.
I appreciate it. Oh, thank you. Kirsty, thank you so much. I'll see you later. Oh. All right. Fun. All right, so you are after Gabby. And this stage has a stand, so no holding the microphone. And who is after you? Mackenzie. I just got to find Mackenzie. And then Miracle knows she's last. And then we'll do performances. So when we do performances, I'll have people, gather around more and remind them of the tables. I should write everybody's table down. Mackenzie. Hi. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Thanks
Good.
for accommodating my lateness.
Oh, no problem. We actually had one person that couldn't come, so we have wiggle room. So I have you right after Fawn. Fawn is over there in the white shirt, and you will just come up on this stage over here, and then you can give it back to me, and I'll pass it on to our last speaker. Okay. All right. All right. Hello.
Hey, right here. I hope you were happy with it.
Yeah,
I think this is
almost
awesome.
so. Thank you. So,
this is the best event that has happened in years of connecting people
It's
with this
wonderful.
large number. We haven't had, really it's pre-pandemic.
Oh,
when we
that
had
makes
something
sense.
that was of this scale.
yeah.
It was good.
And I like how this turned out.
Yes.
This looks really nice.
Yes. Really
Yeah.
Really
It's going to be very photogenic. We got some good photos of the march. So
Yes.
that's good.
Right.
And all we have now is the speakers. So Miss Carla's not going to be here, but Miss Pam is here. Miss
Great.
Pam's been doing advocacy for a long time. And then Miracle is going to kick it off to our DJ. And then we'll do the performers and we'll be all good.
Good.
Yeah.
So now I can let you know that this almost blew up yesterday.
Oh, no.
That it's an insurance issue. And the convention center was not going to allow her to be here.
Wow.
And Phoebe and Joe did everything, including begging,
Like, please.
to get her to be able to be here. And it wasn't until about late morning yesterday that it was okay.
Thank you.
She doesn't have insurance that has all the clauses named in it. And she's a small business.
Yeah.
And the convention center only works with like, it's like a organization. So I just want to let you know, and Joe especially,
I'm glad it didn't
Joe especially went above and beyond
I'll have to thank
to
him.
make it happen.
I appreciate that.
Actually, I had made the decision on Thursday to have the convention center cater this.
because, Joe, I just want to say thank you
so much.
for everything
Yes,
you did
thank you.
to make this. What are you doing here?
My daughter's getting married next Saturday.
Oh, shoot, I got to start it. Where's my first speaker? I just saw them.
Someone gave us these signs, and we don't have to give them.
Oh, I'll just put them by the front. Yeah, thank you. Okay. I need my first two speakers. Oh. All right, ladies. It's about that time. About the time to start speaking. Yeah. Where's Miss Karen? Miss Karen? You ready? Yeah. I'm going to get up there, do some introductions, and then we'll be starting. Huh? Yeah, but there's chairs here. So can y'all hear everything?
It was working, so I was like,
Okay. I just don't want it to be too loud either.
it was working the whole time at the stand. Yeah, I was checking everything.
Awesome. Oh, let me. Whoop. Sorry. Hey, Raina, how are you? Thank you. Almost there.
What?
I said we're almost there.
Yeah, you were awesome.
Thank you. All right, good? All right. All right. Okay. All right, we're ready to go. We're ready to start. Thank you. All right. Hello, everybody. Hello. Woo! Thank you. Thank you for the energy. All right. So, for those who are just probably meeting us down here, I am Natisha Washington. I'm the communications manager with the Breed Project, and we are here for a Pittsburgh Environmental Justice Day of Action. This is a day that we are working collaboratively with multiple environmental justice organizations to educate and take action against environmental issues and solidarity, because what we know is that all of these issues are intersectional and they affect all of us. So down in the plaza, we were just at the city county building. It had a few speakers. We're going to have some speakers from some frontline organizers, people who do dual of being residents as well as organizers, and they're going to talk to us about their experiences and how you can take action to support their community. So first up, I have Ms. Karen of 412 Justice and Ms. Pam, who is a current resident of Clearton and longtime advocate. Thank you. Thank you. Is it on? It should be good.
Hello? Okay. Hi. Thank you, everyone. I know it's hot. Out there, but we thank you guys for working today.
That's for Miss Paulette.
For this event.
Huh?
Oh, right. Is that better? Okay. So thank you. My name is Karen Myers, I'm a
Oh, is this still?
community outreach
Oh, I'm sorry.
organizer for 412 Justice. I'm a resident of Braddock Hills. I am someone who has had to deal with environmental injustices that impact my neighborhood. But not only that, I've learned and met many residents of multiple neighborhoods, including the Clareton community. And so with that being said, I would like today to introduce to you Ms. Pam Lee. And if you stop by her table, you will see her beautiful face on our air quality report. And shout out to 412 Justice. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Pamela Lee. I am a member of 412 Justice. I lived in Clarendon since 2019. 6 years of the impact of U.S. Steel Clarendon work. I always believed when I first moved to Clarendon, somebody should have handed me an air filter. Here's your air filter. Welcome to Clarendon. But it didn't happen. Excuse me. So the first signs was my breathing and my son's asthma declining. Then it was headache, earache, and my vision blurry and eyes burning. And actually yesterday was one of those days. So it stinks so bad in Clarendon sometimes that you can hold your two nose and wish you grew them together. It's really that bad. And the worst nightmare is when COVID came, the pandemic. I realized, am I going to die? Because I learned that the particles in the COVID was in the PM 2.5 particles. I breathe in this every day in Clarendon. Actually, this is past Monday, July 9th, 2025. Early afternoon, I passed the mill. And it was black smoke coming from the mill. They're always talking about, it's just saying no. I've seen it with my own eyes. I said, U.S. Steel, when are you going to put profit over, when are you going to not put profit over humanity? You want me to believe you have my health and my community's health in your mind. I don't believe it. This has to stop. Or my cries falling on deaf ears. You know, I want to make sure that U.S. Steel is accountable for cleaning up the pollution and making our communities where we're able to breathe. A safe place to breathe. Stop lying. Clean up this mess. This is God's earth. Have some respect for it. I'm Pamela Lee in the fight. Fight with me.
Thank you so much, Ms. Pam, and thank you for all the advocacy work that you do in the Mon Valley. All right. So, next, we're going to have our speaker, Lois Bauer-Johnson, come up to talk about the petrochemical facilities, how they affect our health, and how they destroy our air quality. So, Lois, you are next up.
Hey everybody, how are you? Good to see everyone. So happy you turned out. And want everybody, we're going to do a little exercise. Close your eyes for a minute. Come on, try. I know it's hard. And imagine if you can, beautiful grassy fields, hills, valleys, water, and then take a big, deep breath. Take a deep breath. Blow it out. So it's sort of a beautiful place, yes? Now open your eyes. And then you look around you. and you're woken out of your dream into a nightmare of sorts. You look around you and there's a chemical plant being built. And all around you is the infrastructure to that chemical plant. The insidious normalization of well pads, pipelines, compressor stations, cryogenic plants, and the Shell petrochemical hub. We didn't ask for this to be built around us, but here it is, impacting our health, increasing our cancer rates, and increasing asthma, and over the million pediatric asthma cases we have, and adult asthma cases that we have. Fouling our air and our water are now suddenly that beautiful clean air we just breathed in is full of toxins and pollutants. There's no doubt that the closeness that people are living to fracking is harmful. This is harming our health, our children's health, and our community's health. This fouls our water, destroys our land, and is harming our air. And every day we're breathing this in and drinking it in, something no one here wanted. 5 years ago, our governor, when he was Attorney General, put 8 recommendations in place to protect the people of Pennsylvania. I know a few people that were in the grand jury cases. They had to testify and tell the horror stories of what they lived through. One person in particular told of the 60 seconds that she had to get her children inside when the pig launcher was flaring, or she would have chemical burns over herself and her children's bodies. That's just one of the cases that was testified at the grand jury. These things are something that none of us wanted to live with. So the governor recommended further setback distances from well pads, 2,500 feet at a minimum to 5,000 feet to keep people safe. Yet, none of this has been done by our governor. If anything, he has ignored us. So I ask you today, at the Clean Air Council table, we have postcards that you can fill out with your address, and they're going to go directly to the governor, and you can also sign a petition for setbacks that are also going directly to the governor. This will help to protect Pennsylvanians, and it's something that all of us can do and insist that we would like this help from the governor to protect us. So thank you so much for your time. Please stop by the table and help protect our air. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rose. So, going down the list, we have another great speaker coming up. We have Gabby Gray from Pittsburgh United that is going to talk to us about our water quality, affordability, and how residents are taking action for them both. So here you go.
Thank you, Letitia. All right, hi community. How's everybody today? I'm so glad to see everybody here for justice and for restoration of our self-respect, of our dignity. My name is Gabby, as Letitia has shared, and I am the lead organizer of Pittsburgh United's Our Water campaign. Yeah, that's right. And it is a privilege to be here today to share a message with you about liberation, justice, our water, and taking back those narratives. Today, on this World Environment Day, we stand on the shoulders of giants, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King Jr., and Kwame Nkrumah, who each in their own way taught us that liberation is not given, it is taken. It is seized by deliberate, disciplined, and determined action of people who refuse to accept injustice as fate. Malcolm X warned us about the danger of allowing others to control our narrative. He urged us to speak boldly and truthfully about our oppression and to name those systems and interests that profit from it. Dr. King taught us that liberation requires strategic, collective action rooted in love and the deep moral conviction that injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. And Kwame Nkrumah reminded us that true freedom is not merely political independence, but the power of people to direct their own resources, economies, and destinies. In Allegheny County, we see the same battle lines drawn today. A fight between profit and people, between private interests that view our air, our water, and our health as commodities, and communities that know these only as sacred rights. But friends, let us not overlook that we have won battles. Yes, we have won environmental justice battles. We, the people of Pittsburgh, came together and demanded that our water remain in the public hands. Yeah! Look at that water over there. That shit is ours. And we ain't never giving it to the corpos. Fuck them. Sorry, children. I apologize. Cover your ears. We passed the water referendum that ensures that corporate greed will not dictate the quality or cost of our most vital resource. That victory did not come easily. It was born of organizing, of telling our stories, of resisting the seductive lie that private management would be more efficient when in truth it would be more extractive. This is what our liberation freedom framework must look like today. Like Malcolm, we must seize back the pen and amplify our environmental justice wins so loudly that they drown out the narrative of inevitability. The idea that pollution and privatization are our only options. That's just simply not the case. We must continue to work relentlessly in the streets, educating our communities about environmental justice victories and mobilizing our communities when it is time to take action and for our voices to indeed be heard. In the words of Malcolm X, you can reach more people in the street who want to change than you can in the bourgeoisie society, the bourgeoisie church, and the bourgeoisie circles. So let us amplify our story on this World Environment Day. Let us shape our destiny and build a future where environmental justice is not a dream, but the foundation of how we live, work, and thrive, not only in Allegheny County, but around the world. In the words of Martin Luther King Jr., if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But by all means, keep moving. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Gabby, for that motivational speech. So, we have another powerful speaker coming up. We have Ms. Fawn Walker Montgomery, a Take Action Advocacy Group, who's going to talk to us about disaster preparedness in the Black Climate Mandate. Oh yeah, over here. The Black Climate Mandate, which is an important environmental justice strategy for Black communities that I think we all should listen to and understand.
Hello, everyone. Thanks so much for coming out. Thanks for chanting with us. Y'all had me going back to my old school chanting days with that one. So thank you all. Before I start, I always just want to take a minute to breathe and just kind of take in the air around us. We have a lot going on in the world today. We have people dying. We have babies being locked in cages. We have people being deported. We have people taking the rights away. We have people going through genocides in Congo, Palestine, Haiti, all across the world. So I always want to make space for that. I never want to act like that stuff's not happening, because it is happening around us. So I just challenge us all to kind of make space for that. Just take a minute and just kind of breathe it in. And a lot of time when we do that, we connect with our ancestors through air, through breath. A lot of the times when we do this work, it's ancestral. It's deep for us. We've lost a lot of people, a lot of our ancestors to environmental racism. So it's like, let's start with that. So I want to talk to you all about a few things today. One thing is going to be DIY, which stands for Do It Yourself. So June was National Safety Month, but if you live in a Black community, if you're disabled, if you live in a rural community, or any community of color, you may have not heard about that. When it comes to being prepared for disasters, a lot of that is affected by historical bias, by racism. A lot of times we're less prepared in those communities. We don't have access. We're also not targeted by the emergency planning services. A lot of the times we bear the burden of the disasters. And these are all due to climate control. Floods, tornadoes, heat. We have children in schools with excess heat, with no air conditioners. The babies well, first of all, they can't breathe the air because of where we live at. And on top of that, you're adding heat. The fires at the steel mill. One of my comrades earlier who lives in Clarence spoke about the fires at the steel mill. These are all environmental crises. Rain, not being able to breathe the air. So we need to do more political education, creating family plans. We need to make sure that when there's a flood, like we know when it rains it's going to flood, especially in the Mon Valley. Like it happens every year. But why is there no plan? Why is nobody planning? What happens when it floods? Why is there no resiliency centers for people to go to make sure that they have to get air, water filters? Like why? And it happens every time it rains around here. The last time it rained, everybody lost power for how long. So we're not prepared for emergency disasters. And we need to make sure that we're putting the resources back in the community. We can't depend on places like the Red Cross. We can't depend on the government. If anybody hasn't showed you that now, it's what's going on. And this call that I'm giving is coming from the Black Climate Mandate. So that was designed by the Black Have, and it talks about water, energy, land, labor, reparations, democracy, health, and global Black diaspora solidarity. So we're believing in investing in equitable climate solutions and alternatives that center Black communities. And all of the areas I just named are all intersectional areas. Because you have to understand when we talk about being prepared for disasters in Black communities, that is environmental racism. It is not separated. A lot of times when I talk to people about environmental justice, they say, oh, that has nothing to do with police violence, has nothing to do with what's going on over here. And it's all connected. So when we talk about these things, that is environmental racism. And it's important to educate ourselves with community care and focus on healing and action. And when I say do it yourself, I'm not just talking about the things you can actually do, like grow your own food, you can make your own water. I'm talking about fighting. So when I say do it yourself, I'm talking about going to these city council meetings. I'm talking about knocking on doors. I'm talking about taking our power back when I say do it yourself. So I'm not just talking about the things that we can make ourselves. I'm talking about do that shit ourselves. Do it ourselves. Do not depend on any system. Depend on yourself. I know that they are cutting all kind of things now, right? All the things that we've been fighting for years and years and years. But one thing they can't cut is your spirit. They can't cut what is inside of here. So I don't care what they cut. I don't care what they give and take away, because they can't give us our damn rights. Water is a human right. Clean air is a human right. So these are things that we are entitled to. So no one will ever be able to cut your spirit. Please remember that and continue to resist.
Thank you so much, Fawn. Great job. So we have, oh, I don't see this. Oh, you're right there. So next, we have Mackenzie McFarland, who is with the Sunrise Movement, who is going to talk to us about youth advocacy, activism, and why we should be making our polluters pay. So Mackenzie, you're next.
People kind of stole my thunder with the imagining, but I'm going to ask you guys to close your eyes again with me and imagine the Pittsburgh that we could have. We could have free buses. We could have the best air quality in the nation. We could have housing that's affordable with energy efficient heating and cooling, affordable energy bills, water that we know is safe to drink. We could be able to swim in our rivers, could have community spaces, walkable neighborhoods, and really anything that you can dream of or think of right now with your eyes closed. And we need to hold on to that vision. Because these days, we're living in the imagination of billionaires, oligarchs, and authoritarians, and these days, our imagination is a weapon. And what they don't want you to know is that they don't actually do anything. They don't do anything, really. You know who does stuff? Workers. We know that our teachers, our bus drivers, our plumbers, our nurses, construction workers, our students, we make this country run. Yeah. And we have the power to shut all of this down and bring about the world that we want. And we have before. Pittsburgh has a very rich labor history. And the Pittsburgh that I know is not the one that's in the imagination of all of these racist people. The Pittsburgh that I know was built by black folks, by immigrants who went on strike while speaking different languages and risked their lives and their lungs every day to build the city that we know. And to honor their memory, we need to stop this general cycle of industrial exploitation and make polluters finally pay for what they've taken from this city. And if we don't make them pay, we're going to be the ones that pay, because the climate damages are going to cost a lot of money, and they don't want you to know that. And everyone's going to have an opportunity to resist. And it might not be today, but you will. And it will come from people that you don't expect to. We're going to need a way bigger lead. We're going to need fossil fuel workers, people who drive gas-guzzling cars. We're going to need politicians that we might not have agreed with before. We're going to need everybody to bring about the world that we want. And this week, Pittsburgh is going to be hosting some of the worst polluters in the world. The CEO of ExxonMobil, our very own homegrown EQT CEO, Toby Rice. They're going to be hosting all these AI people, the Google CEO, and Donald Trump. And they want to turn Western PA into like an AI capital and expand drilling even more and continue to pollute in our neighborhoods. And this week we're going to show them what Pittsburgh's made of. So I want you guys to hear, I want you guys to join me in saying this chant that I was saying earlier. Okay, when I say we need clean air, you say not another billionaire. We need clean air. Not another billionaire. We need clean air. Not another billionaire. We need clean air. Not another billionaire. Thank you.
Thank you, Mackenzie. It's always great to see that there are future leaders out here, because this fight is going to extend on to generations until we have our clean air and water. So, lastly, last but not least, and I might have, if somebody can clap Miracle for me. No. The Miracle. Last but not least, we have another powerful speaker that is coming to the stage. We have Miracle Jones from One Hood Power that's going to talk to us about accountability and how we should have a healthier democracy. So Miracle, you are next up.
When I say people, you say power. People. 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 I always say that because I know as Gabby was saying, we always have to remember our wins. And we got those wins because the people came together and the people pushed back. Just the other day, we got the alert that they were going to try at the state level to change our rights to our water. And what did? We organized, we pushed back,
We sent emails, phone calls, and we made a difference. It is always the people in power who are able to be the decision makers for clean air and clean water. I know it gets difficult when we have people here in Pittsburgh who think about destroying and taking away our rights every single day. I know it gets difficult having to explain to people that here in Allegheny County, our asthma rates and our cancer rates are astronomically above the national average because we have polluters here in this area poisoning our land, our air, and our water. And it is black people who are struggling to breathe. It is black people who are struggling to find homes without lead. It is black people who are denied health care as they're the ones fighting cancer and this asthma. So when we talk about environmental justice, we're talking about health justice. We're talking about our ability to live and breathe and remain in our city without being poisoned and pushed out. And that's why it's so important to remember that we, the people, have the power. The people we elect have the power. So we have to be in these politicians' office day in and day out, calling, texting, and sharing our stories and making demands. When there are fossil fuel companies who are spending millions and millions of dollars to buy out our politicians, they still must hear from us. When we have senators who don't want to have meetings in town halls, we still must make them hear from us. When people come to our neighborhoods asking for their vote, we need to ask them, what are you doing for the environment? We have judicial elections in November. What is their plan to protect the environment? What do they know about the environment? We have city council races, county council races. What is their plan to protect the environment? I don't know if you saw what happened in Texas the other week. What happened in North Carolina? What happened in Georgia? This environmental shit is coming for each and every single one of us. We talk about the fire that happened. That was the richest people in the United States of America, and they themselves could not stop their houses from being burnt down. This is an issue that's going to impact each and every one of us, regardless of our bottom line, regardless of how much money we have. But as Fawn said, it's the preparation that's going to be the distinction. Do you have another beach house in another state to flee to? Do you have a rocket that's going to put you on the moon? This is all we have. This is all we have to fight for. So as people, we have to come together. We have to uplift our demands. Make sure you are registered to vote. But even if you're not registered to vote, make sure each and every single one of these politicians hear from you. It is not radical to ask for air that you can breathe. It is not radical to ask for water that you can actually swim in. It is not radical to ask for a home that does not poison you. These are basic rights that we are fighting for, that we are mobilizing for, that we are organizing for. And so thank you all for coming out. We're now going to move to some entertainment. We're going to have some music, some great little performers, and we're going to keep fighting for clean air, clean water on this Environmental Day of Action.
All right. Hello, everybody. I just have a few more announcements to make before we go into our musical performances. First, I want to encourage everybody to go and get something to eat. Thank you to the Long Valley Kitchen for coming out and supporting us with this great food. So please make sure you support them all. I also want to thank our tech group, Airport, for coming out and making this beautiful stage setup and making sure we had working microphones. I want to thank the David Lawrence Convention Center for hosting us in this space. This is a beautiful plaza. I love being by the river, so I hope you all enjoy it as well. And I also want to thank all of our partners as well. I want to make sure that they are shouted out because this did not just take us, this took all of us. And this fight doesn't just take us, it takes all of us. So I wanted to shout out One Hood Power for coming out, 412 Justice, 350 Pittsburgh, Allegheny Clean Air Now, aka ACAN, DC Mac, we have Cap Justice Group, I don't know where they are. We have Clean Water Action, we have the Climate Reality Project of Southwest PA. We have Clean Air Council. We have Center for Coalfield Justice. We have Frack Tracker Alliance, Group Against Smog and Pollution. We have Communitopia, who's walking around here as well. We have the Hip Hop Caucus. Thank you for coming out. We have Moms Clean Air Force, Penn Environment, People Over Petro, Pittsburgh United, Penn Future, Physicians for Social Responsibility of Pennsylvania, Protect PT, North Braddock Residents for Our Future. We have Penn, we have the SCGMA Southwest PA. We have Women for Healthy Environment. We have the Three Rivers Indian Council. We have Valley Clean Air Now. We have Southwest PA Grassroots Town Hall. We have the Railroad Pollution Protection of Pittsburgh. We have Three Rivers Waterkeeper. We have Take Action Advocacy Group. We have Sunrise Movement. And we have Upstream Pittsburgh. I told y'all there's a lot of people. So we want to thank every single one of y'all. I said Clean Air Council, sorry. We want to thank every single one of y'all. We want to encourage people to come up to the tables and meet with these organizations, learn more about what they do and support them. And we will have music soon, so I will get y'all back to that. Thank you, and please grab water at the water station. It's a humid, hot day.
some good music. I know y'all ready to get down, get funky, feel some soul. We want to welcome to the stage Pittsburgh's very own Byron Nash and Jaquia May, known as Nashville. Put your hands together and make some noise as they come to stage. Thank you, Miracle. Dr. Miracle. Yes.
singing my life with his word, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song.
because my bestie, one of the best to ever do it, live from the city!
Pittsburgh, make some noise right now, right now, right now, right now. Y'all can do better than that. Y'all can do better than that. Okay. Look, my name is Live from the City. I ain't gonna be before y'all long, but I am gonna be before y'all strong. So let's get to it right now, Spencer. Hey, look, there's gonna be some times that old people won't believe in you. Since you had the vision, you the one that's gotta see it through. Shell catchers on drive-by missions, they ain't leaving proof. Jesus, take the wheel, let our faith be our vehicle. Summertime shoot around, wintertime implementing strategy. I was born to ball, so the game comes naturally. Not the violent type, but it was on, so I had to be. Mom just a former when the sun becomes a casualty. Mr. Is it summer yet? Walk through the city, they call me Big Live. Jim and I son, Pisces moon, I walk a thin line. Woke up this morning, chip on my shoulder, had to get mine. Cause logo t-shirt, BBS on my neck and wrist shine. I'm sliding and spinning like Billy Ocean. I put my family out to the yard and feel the ocean. City too hectic, live hit the function, don't approach it. Straight pandemonium, hit the stage, it's commotion. Live from the city, you change, that's so true. Basically famous, now I'ma act like I don't know you. You probably be impressed with the checks I said no to. Counting up, reminiscing on what we had to go through. Nowadays all of us living right, we was broke then. Had that Obama came, couldn't afford no home thing. Doors of opportunity closed, the trap was open. I help my community grow by staying focused. All I remember from school is writing lyrics in class. I remember days when they heard my music and laughed. Yeah, they didn't want to see me and my crew. We stuck to it, now all the ones who stay down, get in a bag. My homie ain't got it, then I gotta dip in his head. Never give it out if you expect to get it right back. I guess I'm built different. Rather put you in position to get back up on your feet. You never gotta ask. Cut from a different cloth. Even when I had to punch a clock, I was still a boss. Even when we had weapons of war, still peace upon us. We would be starving ourselves. We could beat the streets regardless. We was heartless. Wasn't taught how to love, just learned how to sell drugs. Financial literacy came when you got close to your plug. The worst thing we could have done was give our youngin' a gun. He just pulled it out to get him to run. These days, my deposits have multiple commas. These people can't relate to my internal conflicts. My children lied to my face, don't know why I bothered asking them. Deep down on some poor child, mind these diamonds in Africa. Used to want a better world, now want a bigger change. Used to make music with friends, my features got bigger names. Fireworks and celebrate, we used to let the semi bang. Living proof that if you be yourself, you can do anything. Mr. Isn't summer yet. Walk through the city, they call me Big Live. Jim and I son, crazy food, I walk a thin line. Woke up this morning, chip on my shoulder, had to get mine. Cause logo t-shirt, BBS on my neck and make some noise, Pittsburgh. Yeah. Now hands up, everybody just wave. Now just wave, ayy. Now just wave, ayy. Now just wave, ayy. Now just wave, come on. Just wave, come on. Just wave, come on. Just wave, come on. You got a $20 bill, get your hand up. You got a $10 bill, get your hand up. You got a $5 bill, get your hand up. You got a $1 bill, get your hand up. Make some noise, y'all. All right, so check this out, right? I got one more to do, and I'm gonna make it real quick, but I just gotta say this before I do this song. I just wanna say everything in this world, everything the light touches, everything down to this event would not be possible without black women in our lives, y'all. So make some noise for the black women in y'all lives. Make some noise for the black women in my life. Make some noise for Harriet Tubman. Make some noise for Sojourner Truth. Make some noise for Natisha. Make some noise for Miracle. Make some noise for somebody, really. All right, so real quick, before we do that, when I say I love, y'all say black women. I love. All right, now hold on. I gotta give him access to my Google Drive. But y'all don't go nowhere. Make some noise for yourselves. Also, did everybody drink water today? We drank water, we good? All right, I'm just making sure. You drank some water? You good? All right, cool. Yeah. All right, cool. Drank some water, ate some food. Here we go. All right, bet. Yo, Some of these y'all help singing this song, Pittsburgh. Y'all can help me sing this song, make some noise. Alright, look. Why do these black girls drive me? This song is real simple. It goes like this, just repeat after me. I say, go black girl, go black girl, go. I say, go black girl, go black girl, go. I say, go black girl, go black girl, go. I say, go black girl, go black girl, go. I say, go black girl, go black girl, go. Get melanin and stubborn from your head to your toe. Hair curly, other girls jealous. I know I wanna see you shine like diamonds and gold. Say, oh black girl, I know they tell you lies. They saying you should be ashamed of your brown eyes on TV. All they do is sexual lies. Your pretty brown face and your thick brown thighs, but no black girl, no black girl. No, you ain't no trick, no gardening toy. You're a sweet soul with the beautiful notes. Ain't nobody telling y'all that, yeah, you should know. I see the black queens, oh yes I do. Feeding you these lies, I'ma tell you the truth. Love the black women, oh yes I do. Women of color repping Pittsburgh, this song for you. And I say, go black girl, go black girl, go, what's up? I say, go black girl, go black girl, go, what's up? I say, go black girl, go black girl, go. I say, go black girl, go black girl, go. Black girl, black queen, look, black woman, black goddess. Just know that we appreciate them all, even if we don't always show it. Look, I want to give life to the life givers. Through the hardships of life that was right with us. Without y'all, the world wouldn't be the same. Look, without them, I would probably go insane. Look, in school they teach us that Malcolm and Martin carried it. Where would we be without Rosa, Coretta, and Harriet? It's evident, all these women haven't said Barack without the Michelle never becomes the president. That's facts, y'all. Make some noise, Pittsburgh. Now put your ones in the sky for the black girl. Now put your ones in the sky for the black girl. Now put your ones in the sky for the black girl. Now put your ones in the sky for the black girl. Hey, look, the day that I'm dreaming about next summer in Pittsburgh. Every time we scream it out, go black girl, go black girl, go. I say, go black girl, go black girl, go. Let me hear ya. I say, go black girl, go black girl, go. I say, go black girl, go black girl, go. Whoa. One more time, say, go black girl, go black girl, go. Let me hear ya say, go black girl, go black girl, go. Whoa. Pittsburgh, I love y'all. My name is Live Friend of C. We out here. We try to do right by the environment. We try to do right by our neighborhood. So make sure that you visit all these tables. Make sure that you talk to somebody. You tell somebody you love them. You tell yourself that you love yourself. When you go home tonight, you look in the mirror and you say self, because that's what you call yourself sometimes. Self, I love you. I appreciate you. You're valuable. You're special. Everybody have a blessed, wonderful day. Enjoy the water. Enjoy the weather. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy the food. Enjoy everything, man. I'm out.
You got to warm up with singing, and now you're going to be singing some more. Welcome to the stage, Pittsburgh Labor Choir.